It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with my esteemed colleagues, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And the pregame warm-ups are wrapping up out in Houston, where it'll be the Rockets going up against the Miami Heat. For Miami, they haven't forgotten the fact that this team swept them last year in the regular season. This is a game they had circled going in. Fellas, it seems like so much goes into being successful at the professional level. I want to ask a more general question. What was the key to your success as a player and as a champion?
You know what? Most people would say you would start at the top, but I'll start where it began. Wilmot Benjamin, Tom Donahue, coaches who've helped me at my AAU, early stages out, then going to the late, great Jack Curran in high school. Those were the ones. And honestly, there's no bigger than family. My brother Vince and my dad were the ones who really got me there.
Well, you got to have great teammates. You know, I'm the first one to say, yeah, I have 4 championships, but one of my favorite teammates, Big Shot Bob, he saved me so many times. Another one of my favorite teammates, B. Shaw, he saved me. Rick Fox, he saved me. So you got to have great teammates, great organizations. You know, they allow you to focus on what you do and what you do best, as long as family and friends and all that. And Ernie, I remember when you interviewed me when I was 18 years old.
I remember that. Now, I had just started at Turner, went to San Antonio, and did a feature on Big Shaq.
Wow, that's incredible.
It was.
Yeah.
I haven't changed at all, have I?
No, you still look beautiful.
I had more hair.
Good genes or good docs?
He's got good doctors.
Let's get to Kevin Harlan. Kev.
And a shot here of the arena from up top. Beautiful night here in Houston, Texas. The Rockets play before the hometown crowd here in downtown Houston, Texas. The Heat will play just this one game on the road before returning back home to Miami. These are the games that challenge you, guys. They will have their work certainly cut out for them, but they believe they can come away with a win.
And, you know, for the Heat, when you think back on how well they finished the regular season last year, it's hard to believe they're just an average team at this point.
Well, that's what the standings say. I mean, the ability to turn it on before the end of the season, but time will tell.
So here's Miami's starting group. Dragic is joined in the backcourt by Wade. The big men are Bosh and Whiteside, and it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. Now here's Dragic. Stolen by McGee. Here's Foster, and Freak throws it down hard.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket, and don't let them set up the defense.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. And Miami has possession. The Rockets making the shot. No good from Bosh.
The defense there got away with a major pass.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
They throw good, James Harden. We play just over a minute here in the first. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Kevin, I was able to speak with Eric Spoelstra for a moment. He knows they've got to really dig in defensively, facing a very talented offense. He said if you let them get going, they can run off a big lead and really put you behind the 8 ball. We've got to be disciplined, work together, and be prepared to make second, third, and fourth efforts. Whatever it takes to get a stop, that's what we'll have to do. Kevin, we'll see if they can get a win in this, their first matchup of the season.
All right, Doris, and guys, what's your take on Coach's strategy here?
I'll tell you what, he doesn't sugarcoat it at all. I mean, it's a challenge going up against a team that is just as potent offensively as this group is, and he wants his guys to be mentally prepared for it.
Exactly. I mean, it's going to take some major intensity at that end of the floor if they're going to be able to weather the storm.
The Heat shooting their first free throws here for the night. The first free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Foster passes to Monteunitas. It's Harden with the drive. From down in the low post, it goes. Harden's got 10 points.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Kevin, let's check out how Miami stacked up in the league stats over the last month. First in rebounding, second in opponent shooting percentage, and they're in the top third in the league in blocks. They're a team that really doesn't give many good looks.
And also, I love their work on the boards. I mean, they put multiple bodies in the paint. Truly a team effort, and that's why they're the best in the league.
And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Dragic kicks to Whiteside. Wade outside. Back to Whiteside. McGee with the block. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Here's Wade. Drills the baseline jumper. Here's Foster. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Monteunitas has the open look. Again, the Rockets score.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, well, the Rockets coach had some advice for the team over that last break. He said their plan was run their offense through Freak. Coach wants to get him involved early so he can establish a strong presence at that end of the floor and provide them with a well-balanced offensive attack. So still in the opening quarter and already some adjustments being made. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Doris. Here's Foster. After the made shot from Dwayne Wade. And Foster kicks to Harden. Dishes to Foster. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
He couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked perfectly and proof in the pudding.
The drive by Wade. Right side. Johnson with the defensive effort. Houston leading by 10. And Freak throws it down hard.
How about the start that they've gotten off to here? Huge lead, and we're still in the first quarter.
And, guys, it hasn't just been the scoring. I mean, they're playing tremendous defense, too.
Now here's Dragic. A 20-point game for him in the win against Atlanta. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Well, traditionally, many of the great free throw shooters have come from the point guard ranks. Here are the ones leading the league this year. Freak is second.
Well, if these guys can get to the line, there's not much question what the outcome's going to be. So it sort of prevents the D from being as aggressive as they'd like to be against them.
Yeah, because of their shooting ability, they get a little more space than the average point guard. Maybe they'll miss a shot from the floor, but if you send them to the line, those points are almost guaranteed.
Now here's Dragic. Looking for his first basket still in this one. There's the pass to Bosh. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Foster against Dragic. Kicks it to Bosh. Wade outside. Just 5 to shoot. Unloads. That one wide left.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
And a wide open look for Freak. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. And that's now 9 points for Freak. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Dragic with it, picked up by Monteunitas. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Capella's checked in, and it's Trevor Booker in for Monty Eunice. And a new group in for the Heat. J.J. Hickson, he's checked in for Bosh. Tony Snell comes in for Winslow. Beno Udrih, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Rivers in for Goran Dragic. And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game.
Miami calls timeout.
And with the pause in the action, let's look at the numbers for Whiteside. Averaging about 7 points, 14 rebounds, and just over 2 blocks. And he's such a presence for them inside.
No question, he's blocked shots, controls the glass, does everything asked of him and more.
Knocked away. And is out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here.
Shape up. Shape up.
Hickson a screen. Puts up the baby hook. Right side, no good.
And they've had chances to score inside, just unable to convert.
Yeah, you know, defense or not, good defense or not, those are shots you got to make. I mean, they're missing some easy ones. I've really appreciated their activity in the post today. I mean, their movement down low has been great.
Oh, that's right on the money. They've generated a lot of easy opportunities on the inside.
Hickson a screen on Hart. Clock at 4. Here's Udrih. They get the rebound. Whiteside dishes to Hickson, and he gets it to go.
Assist goes to
Hickson's got his first 2 points of the night.
And he'll take it right into the teeth of the D without thinking twice about it.
Foster passes to Harden. Freak with it. Really played well against the Clippers in his last outing.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Kept alive.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't...
Can't stop this.
And no doubt they've come into this game with a really aggressive approach, just pounding the ball inside.
It certainly is working. They're finding the open lanes to the hoop and owning this game early.
Whiteside a screen. Rivers kicks to Hickson. Inside. And Rivers with the basket on the assist by Hickson.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
Over the last 10 games, as we look at the Rockets, this is how they compare to the rest of the league. First in shooting percentage, first in three-point shooting, and they're number 1 in opponent scoring. They don't allow teams to get into a rhythm offensively, and thus they're able to hold those points down.
You said it all right there. The hottest shooting team in the league. And that tells you not only are they shooting it well, but they're also focused on creating terrific opportunities for one another.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Freak. He's already got 12 points and some good assists, too. 4 of them. Early on, already making a huge difference for him.
And setting a great example for the rest of the team. That's what we call leadership.
We've got 1:18 left in the first quarter. Whiteside dishes to Udrih. And stolen by Freak. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off. Wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
My goodness, that was almost a circus-like dunk.
Now, here's Hickson. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Udrih can't hit. Rockets leading by 19. Freak with it. He's picked up by Whiteside. Foster against Whiteside. And stolen by Whiteside. Here's Snell. It's hauled in by Beverly.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
And it's Foster missing.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
Here's Udrih. And it's blocked by Foster. He gets it up. No good trying to beat the buzzer. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Rockets ahead, up 19. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And now a chance to hear from Chris Bosh about what it meant to him to become an NBA player, the fulfillment of a lifelong dream.
I was obsessed with the NBA as a kid, and just like I would have died to get in that locker room, you know. So I always have a moment just sitting around and, you know, just not taking things for granted and really taking everything in. And, you know, I couldn't have written the script any better.
What a great cut from Chris Bosh. That's the kind of guy you can't help Greg but love for his attitude and ability to be, you know, in touch with that kid he once was. I know you played the same way. Chris Bosh is living the dream like you did and loving it.
That's a great point, Kevin. And I think most of the guys in the league feel that same way. I mean, they may not be able to say it or articulate it as smoothly as Chris does,
sure.
but inside every NBA player is a kid who's still thrilled to wear the uniform and play the game they love.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And guys, we've seen the Rockets really take control here.
Boy, have they come out strong. Just some tremendous offense.
Guys fully in control and stroking it well.
Foster, he's in at shooting guard. Trevor Booker is out there with Johnson. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot. And new group getting ready for Miami. Whiteside's checked in for Hickson. Tony Snell comes in for Winslow. Beno Udrih, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Austin Rivers in for Goran Dragic. The Rockets again can't hit.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
And Udrih gets it to go.
They started the game off tortoise-like, but their offense coming to life.
Yeah, they've got a little bit more pep in their step as they start to put together some rhythm.
And one of the trademarks of the many best point guards in the league, their ability to score in addition to distribute. So here now a look at the top scoring point guards this season. Freak number 1.
Being at the top of that list, I mean, he's obviously been able to take it upon himself to give his team an offensive jolt whenever they've needed it.
And that's value added for a point guard. I mean, when you're playing that position and you score and do the other things he does, he creates offense for his teammates and he can get his own offense too.
The Heat trail by 16. Rivers passes to Udrih. He kicks it to Rivers. Bosh against Modi Yunus. Off the pick, and it's blocked. Here's Foster. Hands it from downtown. Foster's got 18 points in the game.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Now here's Rivers. He's coming off a 16-point game against Atlanta. Whiteside kicks to Rivers. Whiteside sets the pick for Rivers. 5 to shoot. Here's Bosh, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's on Moni Yunus.
Rockets foul call.
For Miami, they have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
That's his second personal foul.
The first one falls.
Chris Bosh at the line for 2.
And so Bosh nails both of them. Rockets leading by 17. 1:51 left in the first half. Moni Yunus, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. The free throw drops for Moni Yunus. The Heat trail by 20. Udrih dishes to Rivers. The feed now to Bosh. 1:36 left in the second quarter. 6 to shoot. Woodrick, the pass to Snell. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Houston ball.
1:24 left in the first half of the game. There's a screen by Modi Yunus. Three-pointer. And another three for Houston.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Looking at Miami, they took their win in their last game against the Atlanta Hawks.
And it goes back to what's been their strength, really, on the interior. From a defensive standpoint, they just defended the rim as well as you could.
Yeah, I thought it was really impressive the way they did it, guys. They were alert, they were active, they were aware, and their reaction to shots was outstanding.
Beverly wide open. And the three off target.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one.
There's a screen by Modi Yunus. And stolen by Whiteside. In transition, here comes Miami. Throws down the breakaway jam.
How's that for a quick possession?
Yeah, no hesitation at all taking that one to the basket. Beautifully done.
Now Foster. 18 points for him. There's the screen. There's a screen by Modi Yunus. Got it up. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Rockets lead by 21. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Certainly good numbers from you shooting the ball in the first half. What has been your approach on offense?
I'm just trying to let the game come to me. When I'm trying to force it on offense, good things happen. And that's why I've had success here early on.
Slow and steady wins the race, Kevin.
Okay, Doris, much appreciated. And now for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Hey guys, great execution in the first half, but we still have a few things to talk about before we go back out there. Passing has been outstanding. You guys are playing smart team basketball. We've got to continue to share the ball exactly as we have been. Something I did like? Well, a bunch of times we forced a turnover that led directly to a bucket. I wouldn't mind seeing that happen a few more times after the half. All right, guys, let's get out there and play a good second half.
As we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as the third quarter started. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
I know we've said this many times before, but what a great first half. Just an offensive juggernaut.
And, you know, in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had, guys. I mean, he can usually keep it going for all four quarters.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. The big men are Bosh and Whiteside. Dragic is joined in the backcourt by Wade, and it's Winslow in at the three, the small forward.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Here's Harden, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Foster against Dragic. Shot clock at 6. And the foul called on Freak. That's foul number 2 for him.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
And it's Dragic off the drive. Here's Wade. It's good again, and the next one 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
And the defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
And Foster kicks to Monty Eunice. There's a screen by Monty Eunice. 6 to shoot. Johnson, a wide open look, drains the three-pointer. Johnson's got 9 points.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Wade dishes to Bosh from 10 feet out, and that one's good. 9 points in the game so far.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too. And a look now statistically over the last month for the Rockets. First in assists, first in shooting percentage, and they're also number 1 in three-point shooting. This is a team that loves to cast up shots from behind the arc.
And how about that assist rate? Great chemistry offensively, playing with one mind, if you will, all on the same page. That's special basketball we're witnessing here tonight.
The Heat have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Rockets coach had some advice for the team over that last break. Their transition offense has to be a focal point, he told them. Points on the break are going to be crucial for the rest of this game. He also brought up offensive rebounding as something that should be a priority, saying, quote, "Those are the battles we can and should win." Those could prove to be crucial changes to their strategy with this game getting ready to enter the stretch drive, Kevin.
And thank you, Doris.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboards.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list. But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Harden the pass to Capella. Here's Foster. Buries it from three-point range. Foster's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's key to this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Dragic kicks to Winslow. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Johnson. Foster against Dragic. Passes it to Foster. Harden with a screen on Dragic. For the three. And Harden with the basket on the assist by Foster. Foster's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. For the Houston Rockets, they come in off a good outing against the Clippers.
And really an emphatic win for them, especially considering that it came in an opponent's building, and there's no question it was their offense that carried them.
I love the way they went and got this game, Greg. I mean, they attacked at every opportunity, never relaxed or sat back, and as a result, they eventually pulled away.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. Now here's Winslow. Tight defense on him. Just 5 on the clock. Johnson with the defensive effort.
Boy, they just cannot take the lid off.
Well, they need a basket in the worst possible way, and they've got to stop this run, and the only way you do that, you got to score yourself.
On the wing, Harden. From deep. It's good, and that takes him to 77% shooting this game. 10 for 13.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Wade outside. A floater, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Nice numbers from D-Wade. He has 17 points and a couple of great-looking rejections. So far, 2 blocks.
Yeah, you know, he's had a great feel for their ball movement down low and for where to be when the shot's going up.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Booker, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Johnson.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
Wade drives in. There's the call on Trevor Booker. That is his first foul of the game. Brewer is checked in for James Harden. And Miami also making a switch. Leno Udrih, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. Here's Rivers. That's good. Rivers has got his second basket of the game.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
Here's Foster, and it's Justice Winslow with the foul. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Here's Booker. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. In transition, here comes Miami. Udrich's got the ball. Here's Snell, and Winslow now top of the key. Clock at 6. It's deflected. Here's Rivers. It's good. This time the assist from Udrih. And it's 7 points for Austin Rivers.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Capella off target at the rim. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Feeds to Rivers. Hickson a screen on Beverly. Rivers dishes to Snell. Pass to Winslow. A baseline J. Here's Hickson. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Hickson's got 9.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Oh, sticking too much.
And Foster kicks to Capella. There's the dish to Beverly. And here's Freak. He's got 25. We've got 1:28 left to play in the third. Snell, the pass to Hickson. He dishes it to Udrih. Here's Rivers. Rockets with the rebound. Booker's got his 3rd rebound tonight. And Foster kicks to Booker. Houston moving it around. Now here's Beverly. He's guarded by Udrih. Pass to Booker. He feeds it to Beverly. Shot to stop the drought. That's good.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
Udrih dishes to Winslow. Doubled by Foster. Got a piece of it.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout.
Then for Houston, JaVale McGee's checked in for Booker. Harrell comes in for Monty Eunice. And Foster subbed in for Patrick Beverly. And a new group in for the Heat. Whiteside's checked in for Hickson. Bosh comes in for Winslow. Wade, he's checked in for Tony Snell. And it's Dragic in for Udrih. Foster in at shooting guard. JaVale McGee is out there with Harrell. And it's Corey Brewer. And it's Lawson in at the point guard position. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Wade on the wing. And the layup's good off the glass. Wade's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Dragic, the pass to Gibbs. That one goes. Count it.
Gibbs. Assist.
And so it's Houston with it. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Miami's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Dragic with it, out-defended by Freak. Foster against Dragic. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
What a night so far for Dragic. He has 8 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those out of him.
And Goran Dragic drops them both. The Rockets have gotten all 8 of their shots in the fourth quarter to drop. Truly remarkable. That's not as easy as he made it look, guys. You've got to have some skills to pull that baby off.
Well, he's got plenty of those skills necessary.
And you know what?
Man.
That man can climb a ladder.
Miami's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. The Rockets pull it in.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
The Heat have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Smith outside, out to the right wing. Ward, Lawson defending. Here's Ward, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
Yeah, gotta love this teamwork. I mean, everybody's involved and engaged. It's just a thing of beauty.
It is, and Clark, that's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Houston.
And you really can't help but notice all the points they've continued to get off turnovers.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
And Foster drops them both. Miami's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Right side, Dragic takes the 3. Again, Dragic missing.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics. And at least as I look at it, those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been three-pointers.
And clearly it's about how poorly the defense has played. They've got to close out faster.
Heat moving the ball around to end the run. Here's Gibbs. McGee with the block.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
McGee sets the pick for Lawson. 5 on the clock, and Foster kicks to McGee.
Yo, get on D-Wade.
It's stolen by Lawson. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty. Wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
My goodness, that was almost a circus-like dunk.
Here's Smith. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Dragic has got 6 assists now in the game. Houston's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Lawson kicks it to Foster. Back to Lawson. Dishes it to Foster. Now the pass to McGee. Kicks it to Lawson. Shot on the wing. No good. The Heat go the other way with it. Or the pass to Dragic. Passes it to Gibbs.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining.
Here's Ward. Misses off the right iron. And for Houston, they're shooting a magnificent 69% in this game. Outside for Lawson. Freak with it. Back to Lawson. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Booker, he's checked in for the Rockets. Then for the Heat, Tony Snell's checked in for Wade. And it's Udrih in for Goran Dragic. Udrih dishes to Smith. There's the feed to Udrih. And stolen by Freak.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Rockets.
But, Steve, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out, Clark, this kind of punishment.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And this will push their record to 39 wins in a good effort tonight.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting, Greg, will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in the two-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Freak. He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come out and get steals and extra possessions for his team.
And he makes the first.
I'm allergic to this too.
And Buster drops them both. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Ward, the pass to Snell. He kicks it to Udrih. Looking to get it going. And the layup is good. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now here's Freak. Off on the layup. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
Yeah, they were clicking in every way. I mean, all cylinders go. No question about that. And once they pulled away, they didn't let up.
Play, boy. Way to play.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
You put on what was simply an incredible fourth period. How were you able to take over this game in the end?
I think our team just wore them down over the course of the first 3 quarters. And during the fourth, it made things easy for myself and others to create space and get the shots that we like to take. It was really team effort. Definitely.
It was a pleasure for us to watch. Thank you so much. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Doris, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. Now it's time to head back to the studio with Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor. Shaq, what'd you think?
When Freak puts it all together, it's no contest to who the best player on the court is. He was outstanding tonight. His feel and understanding of the game were on display.
He was up to every single challenge he faced tonight. He was in such control of the ball game. His showcase of his skill set was awesome.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.